Okay, Kyle, 2, 1, go.
Okay, this is Kyle number 2.
Okay.
All right, Greg,
one,
take 2.
Go. Okay. Okay, Kyle. 2, 1, go. Okay.
Now, number 1, stand here. And time. Good. So how tall are you?
6'4".
6'4", so
So with these shoes on, maybe, I don't know, almost 6'5"-ish with work boots on.
okay.
All right, this is Greg number 2.
Okay, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Okay, so this is Greg number 2.
When we go to draw, in a normal situation, when we go to draw, when you're coming straight out, there's no hang up. It doesn't catch at all, it doesn't anything. But anytime you turn, and that little bit of body pressure, it's more so on a right-hand lean for a right-handed person.
Right.
When it rolls down just a little bit, and you're still trying to draw up straight, but it's physically impossible. So you're trying to pull it out while keeping your elbow in. It binds right there.
But it's a safety feature of the holster too.
Yeah, right, exactly. So right here,
trying to get it out.
I can't. I mean, you can see how hard I'm trying to pull this thing.
So you have to be able to pull it vertically out.
It has to come vertically out. I mean, I would say even 1/10 of a degree of lateral pressure on the grip binds it.
Interesting.
If I'm the bad guy trying
If he
to
comes
fight
in,
him and get his weapon, and I'm trying to pull it down quick.
even if the hood's dropped,
If I'm trying to pull it out,
he still can't.
I have to go straight up with it.
It has to come out
Oh.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So-
I could just rip it right out if it was loose.
Right.
Technically, it's only a single retention with just the hood, because the pressure is not a retention feature for this one.
Right.
But it is. So, and it's the lights is what catches. It's not the barrel. It's it's the light.
It's a light. So yeah.
And little bit of graphite in there. All those tricks. None of it works. It doesn't
tried it
matter.
all.
Yeah, it does not work at all. So
Yeah.
So
You can adjust the tension on it.
there is a little spacer right down here on the bottom.
That fixes the
but
squeeze on it. Yeah.
It does.
It makes it easier for the bad guy to get it out
If
too.
if you're weapon out in a situation and then you go weapon back but you leave your hood down and then you go foot pursuit, it bounces right out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you want to leave it factory.
A little bit. Yeah.
So
it doesn't just bounce out when you're running.
exactly.
Yeah. Are you able to? Did you notice any difference between sedan and SUV per guy at all?
Well, SUV was faster for Kyle, but it was slower
his
for Greg.
vehicle, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine it's just being used to your vehicle,
Yeah.
most likely.
And for me, obviously, getting out of that one, for me, it's,
Right, yeah.
it's just physical,
Tall guy.
limited space. I mean, the slant of the A-pillar is an issue with our new Tauruses, as well as that Impala, that
The slant of the what now?
the A-pillar.
What's that?
First post,
So
second post.
this will be A-pillar, this is B, and this is C.
Okay.
So the angle of this A-pillar for my head to clear, because I don't, obviously my head when I'm trying to get out isn't right here where it is when I'm seated.
Right.
I'm leaned forward a little bit.
Right.
So the seat's all the way back and the steering wheel is pushed all the way in when you do unlock the release. It's just physical space for me to turn. I can't slide out because my legs are so far underneath there, I can't slide out quickly.
Right.
So I have to step out. So when I do that step out, my head comes forward, and the angle of this is what kills me.
Because your head is hitting this
Because
on the
my
way out.
head.
So if this was at a more vertical angle, it's easier.
It's significantly easier, like my car.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
'cause you'll hit
the
your head.
Interceptors and the Chargers are almost the same. That A-pillar line is a pretty steep angle, and the B-pillar post is a little bit more forward.
So it puts you up on both sides. You can
Yes,
squeeze both directions.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, you also have an advantage on this one here, Kyle, on your SUV, because as you step out, you can put your foot down far enough away from the car that you don't have to reposition your feet. But Greg, whenever you're stepping out, you have to step out and then do this little backwards step, and then come here to clear the vehicle enough to get into a proper cover position.
Right.
So just that little bit is, adds up obviously in this scenario.
Right. And when I try to slide out straight to a knee without trying to step out and basically stand up and then re-crouch, you can see I had to leave my foot in there. There was no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.